What's up, traders? Welcome to my stream. Today's Wednesday. I just want to talk to you guys how I pretty much profited from a short squeeze. I actually bought it multiple times, and then I was buying it at like 18. We hit a high of 25.95. I'm going to explain to you why I bought it and all the details and how I profited from it. Obviously, not all the tickers are going to be a home run trade. This morning was quite a little bit difficult, but I managed to profit. This is New Way. New Way, we popped up in at around 640, 650 over here. And we popped up all the way to 18. I was actually cleaning up my house. And then this thing just pretty much consolidated. And right about here, this is your indication to buy. You can see that usually 9 out of 10 times, it pops up, usually forms a wedge and then it breaks down. Um, Before the market opened, the thing broke this key area of 17.5. You see that? That's a textbook uptrend wedge pattern formation that I do teach in a lot of my course, and as well as I teach this because if it breaks 18, it had a really high chance of breaking 1880, and then if you look at the daily, it has a room to 2460. It actually hit a high of 26, so before selling off. So I bought it around 18. You can see my long here. Where was it? Where is it? Right here. Went long, New Way 18, stop 17.5, target over 19. New Way short squeeze, finally a good winner. Added at 19, and I'm going to sell over 20. And then I had a hard stop before 18. So pretty much the stock pretty much opened. So I bought at 18, added at 19, and then I sold into this big push right about here. The stock went into a 10-minute halt, and then pretty much opened at around 25. Sadly, a lot of traders told me that, hey, you should have held into the halt and sell into the 25s, 23, 25s. So I actually locked in my gain a little prematurely, but that's just the way it is. And it was a good long. Um, Hopefully you guys profited from it. I was live streaming about it. Huge gain. I should have actually held this position. So the other ticker I did trade. And this morning we had two tickers that were interesting. ABVE. I was thinking this ticker is going to be a first green day bounce. It's going to break yesterday's high of 230. And soon enough, because this morning we had another ticker that did a first green day bounce. It was APM. I think, no, it was not APM. I'm sorry. It's not, that's not, yeah, it was APM. Was it APM? No, it wasn't APM. It was another ticker I'm going to talk to you guys about. Where was this ticker? Let's see, because I was looking at it. Let's see, where's another first? There we go. ABV. So I was talking about ABV this morning. No, not ABV. Hold on. Give me a minute. Where is my right here? All right, here. Where is it? I was talking about a first green day bounce right here. GTI long new. Sorry, I gotta VCIG right here. So, I teach about the first Green Day bounce. Um, right here, this is a nice first Green Day bounce. You see how this ticker, we have never bounced from like 250 and went down over here to 122. And then the ticker actually broke 122 in the pre-market and we hit a high of $2. So this ticker had news and it was also a low float. As you can see, VCIG, the float was around, I don't know, 3 million. So I was talking about a short buying ABV. You can see ABV broke as well yesterday's high of 230, and I initially went long, and then it was a chop feast, and then I flipped short. The reason I flipped short is because ABV had a higher float. Number one, the flow was around 30 million, and it had no news. So soon enough, that short around 220, and then covering into the lows 180, 188. Actually, it went all the way up to 172. So that was a great short. It's pretty much very simple. Instead of first green day bounce, you buy it as it breaks yesterday's high. In this situation, you short it because that yesterday's high becomes resistance. So VCIG was a successful first green day bounce. You see it broke 122, hit $2 because it had news and it was a low float. And ABVE was more of a short the first green day bounce because you can see we hit yesterday's high, but the flow was 30 million and it had no news. So soon enough, that was rejection show. So initially, I pretty much wanted to go long, and then I saw it. It just didn't go. I just flipped short, and soon enough, I made a profit. The other ticker we're gonna talk about is Game. You can see Game. I actually initially I saw it as it broke pre-market highs or after-market highs of 220, and I looked at the daily. I was like, this thing had potential to 286, and soon enough, I bought it right here, and I got stopped out on the dip. And then it just became very choppy to trade. You can see it has all these pops, all these drops, all these pops, all these drops. And finally, we actually hit 280 before we're coming back to VWAP. Another nicely mentions were APM. APM was another nicely mentioned. I completely missed this one. It broke the pre-market highs around 193. Hit $4 this morning. So I actually did not made that much money. The only ticker I did make money on is Neway. Sorry, I have to show you my P&L because you guys, this is kind of like my P&L. Neway, I made around 10% on huge size. And I should have held for 25 to tell you the truth. I just got out way too soon. That's kind of like how we're looking at it. So Neway, that was my trade. I should have held because it hit 24. Should have held into the halt, but I did not. I had a couple of there was a big storm going on around my house, so I actually had to step away because it was pouring rain to tell you the truth. But soon enough, the storm passed, and actually we're past 11:30 here, making my midday recap. Other than that, see you all tomorrow at 7, and hopefully you made money with these tickers: Neway, ABV, VCIG, and I don't know. Game was a tough one. But definitely there was some opportunity. 3 tickers over 100%, and I'm excited to trade tomorrow. And that's you all tomorrow, and crazy ass volatility in Neway, that's for sure. And I made sure that that was my best long idea. To pretty much buy Neway right here, as we're getting close to the open. Really, right here, long Neway, short squeeze, went long Neway. You see Neway, best looking thing. So we're just watching Neway going long at 18, went long at 18, stopped 17.5. Neway short squeeze, good long, finally a winner. Added 19, gonna sell over 20. Hard stop at 18. So after I bought it, went pretty much straight up. It was just a beautiful short squeeze that happened in Neway here, and sadly it sold off right as we hit resistance 24 something. Anyways, see you all later and peace out. My P&L actually is right here around, I don't know, around a 4 K day, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Peace out.